My name is Mary Stillwell, and I'm a recovery peer at Sophia Recovery Center. You know, when I talk about my history with alcohol, I got really caught up in the whole social acceptance of drinking, of having that one drink too many where you think you're a riot. And you know, as a single woman, I didn't have someone kind of saying under their breath, "Oh, you're having another one," or you know. It became evident that the only person who was going to take that role on in my life was going to have to be me. I was really afraid to try, and I just thought, okay, who can help me with this? And so I started looking online to see in St. John, in this city, what is available. And that's when I found Sophia Recovery Center. Well, the first group that the first sort of activity that I went to was meditation. And it was great because I had done some meditation before, so I didn't feel completely like the new kid on the block. So I looked at the calendar and there were a couple of groups coming up. You know, I wasn't sure that I wanted to sort of sign up for a group thing, but I did join. You know, those groups do make you feel part of a community. I felt part of the bigger community of Sophia Recovery Center, but I also felt that this little group of 8 women was a little community as well. But you know, there are other programs there as well. You know, there's Breathworks, which is wonderful for women who struggle with anxiety. The art program is one of our most popular programs. But you know, the other thing about it is that sometimes women come in and they have a book or earbuds and they just want to sit on the couch in the living room and be safe and warm for a while. Or sometimes you need to walk down the hall, hear all the chatter, and get yourself a cup of coffee in the kitchen and see if anybody bothered to make cookies that day. And so sometimes they did, and they're chocolate chip. And I'm not saying that I ate 2 or 3 of them, but maybe I did. Having a peer support you in your recovery, and when we talk about peer, you know, we're talking about someone who has struggled with a substance use disorder, who has had a mountain to climb of their own, and gets it that there's starting and stopping, gets it that sometimes there's a relapse, gets it that there's cravings and struggles. So when I think about my recovery, it is the most important thing in my life these days. I am more mindful, I would say, without having Chardonnay in the way of my lens. And that's almost 2 years. In a few weeks, I'll have been 2 years sober, which is pretty amazing. Like, I'm shocked that I did it. You know, I look at some of the women who are there in the living room and in groups and at activities and so on, and they're all, I'm old enough to be their mother, probably for some of them their grandmother. And I think, my God, you're so wise to have found out that you can become sober at such a young age. Young, comparatively speaking. You know, that's why I could say the only negative aspect of all of this, I just wish that I had come to the realization that Sophia Recovery Center was in our city and available sooner. And I would invite any woman struggling with a substance use disorder to, you know, look at the website, see if there's a face or an activity or a book that you're curious about.
To learn more, visit sophiarecoverycenter.com.